Welcome everyone. How are you today? Yes. Well, I'm here to do, I love to do new moon and full moon videos. Sort of my signature. Since the beginning, I started the YouTube, and here we have coming this new moon in Libra on the 20th. So I wanted to dedicate some time to bring it forward. And Libra is my rising sign, so I always enjoy what's going to come from the readings I do when they're in my codes. Definitely. I know you can't see this right now, but I just am looking up and there are all these huge dragonflies. Are you kidding me? Oh, you. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see them as I was setting up the table. I'm sorry. Dragonflies, very important to me. Also, you know, they're very powerful. I've never seen all these dragonflies before, ever, out here. Okay. All right. Good, 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 good sign. Good sign. Look it up. Totem Animal Wisdom of Dragonfly. It's about dreaming, your dreams. Okay, so now I delivered yesterday a thank you to all my friends, my Facebook friends, my YouTube family, that I delivered a video yesterday that I kind of cursed a lot on because I couldn't believe that it was a miracle that Hurricane Irma did not hit, didn't come through as a Cat 5 to my location when it was targeted, and it really diffused itself. I had no flooding here. I literally live on a little island. One block west is the Gulf of Mexico. One block east is the intercoastal. I'm surrounded by water. And I prayed a lot in that shelter, and I prayed with new friends in that shelter. And I have to believe that something, you know, invisible intelligence saved us. You know, you can watch that video, see what else I said, but it was very powerful for me. And wake up every day, my friends, with an attitude of gratitude. I've talked about that all the years I've been on YouTube. And, I'm not saying when I pray, I'm reading a prayer of, Holy Father, Mother Mary. No, no, no. We're just talking to God, okay? You talk to God, Jesus, whoever. You just wake up, thank you, Jesus and God and Mother Mary and the Magdalene Mary, for another good day. Let's have a wheel of fortune today, however you want. Did you know what happened to me? God, I was in a freaking hell shelter. I can't say it was hell. It changed my life. That's all I'm going to say, okay? And I did do a reading just bringing forward Isis because when I got home, I prayed to Lady Isis. I've been into Egyptology since my 20s, and Divine Destiny came through, Path of the Divine Warrior. And you know how I'm sharing that Jesus is the spiritual warrior right now. And there's no doubt about it. I was praying to Jesus as well in that shelter. Okay. And then for the reading that I spoke about, then I selected one card and the portal of light came through. She guides on wings through time and space. Okay. The portal of light. And I'm going to bring one card out from Isis because literally this month of September and is about the goddesses Ceres, Isis, and Freya. Okay? And Freya, another Norse mythology badass woman. Okay? So I'm bringing out the goddess deck, but I just want you to know that the tarot card is also strength. No doubt about it. I found strength that I really didn't even know I had. Okay? No doubt about it. And for Libra friends who's gonna have birthdays this month of September, happy birthday, all right? And you know, our ruler is Venus. And I just shared how important it is now to embrace the planet Venus, to embrace the wisdom of the goddess Venus. Okay. Now, actually, I brought this out in Greek wisdom. This same energy of the goddess was known as Aphrodite. Okay. Aphrodite. And I'll just read it right now. Aphrodite is most often described as radiant and shining. When Aphrodite is present, the whole world acquires a soft golden glow. Foam born, which is also about Venus. She was born from the sea. Foam born, she is associated with the creative, life-giving sea and represents a sense of freshness, renewal, and hope. And that's why I have my Yamaya right there. My goddess Orisha Yamaya. How beautiful. She is so beautiful. I don't know if you can see. Hold on, let me just bring her out. There she is. Okay. She's my beauty queen. A descendant of the prehistoric water bird goddess of old Europe, she is often accompanied by birds. The goddess of both spiritual and passionate love, Aphrodite joins us to one another. She is a feminine being in all her fullness, and her realm is that of relationship and feeling. Aphrodite demands maturity if we are to be in true relationship. When we embrace mature love, Aphrodite is there to bless us, okay? So I'm going to pull one of these goddesses at the end as well, all right? But just know that I'm going to pull one of Isis and then one of the goddesses. And then I'm delivering today the Goddess Tarot deck, this deck right here. But I wanted to share how the Venus is number 6, the lovers, okay, Major Arcana. And it says here, Major Arcana, love, Venus, associated with the suit of cups, and I'll read that right now. Created from the happy union of sea and sky, Venus, the Roman goddess, now Aphrodite is the Greek goddess, Venus, the Roman goddess of love, has been described by many as the queen of pleasure and passion. And the meaning, a renewed awareness of the nature of passionate love and what is needed to encourage it. Artistic creativity, sexuality, integration of the masculine and feminine, a new important relationship. Okay, so consider for those of you who may be going through a new important relationship, or even, re-entering your fabulous marriage with a whole new scope, maybe both of you becoming more spiritual than ever, you know what I mean? And then also in this deck, this is all about the goddesses, okay? So this is definitely feminine principle, power, and no doubt about it, I feel there's a connection. I really feel, even with all this transgender situations, that, the feminine principle is pretty large, okay? It's not going away. It never did. The goddess is the healer, and not to take away from the male active, not at all. Women should be male active as well. I was just talking in my video yesterday. I like sometimes when I get jacked up because that's like my male side. You know what I mean? So let us not forget. But here's the Queen of Cups, and the suit of the cups is the path of Venus. Okay? The element is water and the moon. So this new moon in Libra means a lot for all people, all people. But for those of you, who have Libra in your charts, pay attention. This corresponds to love and the major arcana 6, which I just delivered. Okay, I just put it back in the deck. Okay, and that's Venus herself. All right, so let's just put this Queen of Cups back into the deck. Okay, and then I had to bring out this because Lady Isis is also respected in this deck. And Lady Isis is the swords. The path of Isis is here. And here, this is Major Arcana number 1, the Magician. And this fabulous woman, Chris Waldher, chose Lady Isis to be the Magician. Okay, so that is why I am going to pick one at the end for Lady Isis. Okay, And the element is air, and salt corresponds to magic. Major Arcana card number 1. The suit of swords is associated with Isis, the Egyptian fertility goddess, and so is Venus. Venus is about fertility, creativity, but she's also a warrior, okay? She is. That's why she aligns with the male active of Mars, okay? They have this love and hate relationship, you know, okay? But Lady Isis loved her Osiris, okay? No doubt about it. See the hawk there? I wish when that hawk came and sat on that fence, I could have seen you, you know, have all of you seen what I saw. Okay, so, but they cut through refocus the energy grown in the preceding suit of staves. Swords also symbolize the magical ability to transform painful situations into areas of personal growth. The story of Isis and her consort Osiris illustrates this principle beautifully. Because of Osiris's tragic death, Isis was able to give birth to their son Horus, the most powerful of the Egyptian gods. And actually, Horus has a face of a hawk. Okay, face of a hawk. Like Isis, we can choose how to use our swords, and our words. You know, our words can be swords, but let's not go there anymore. Let's bring lotus flowers out, you know. From the darkness, like the lotus plant is very fabulous and interesting because it really grows in the mud, in the darkness, and then it becomes this beautiful flower. Okay, let's consider that. We can turn them against ourselves when we are in pain, or we can transform the situation through knowledge and understanding. Okay, so anyway, I did choose to bring out the goddess death, and I'm looking forward to it. And I also delivered, so we'll pick one of this and Lady Isis of the my goddess right there cards. And I had to bring forward, I haven't used this deck in a while, the Gilded Tarot by Barbara Moore. You know, and Barbara Moore also had the Enchanted deck that when I brought out the Sheer Marchetti deck, he gave a eulogy to her, like, because she was the one that said, why don't you get your own tarot decks, which are fabulous? And so I wanted to bring forward her Two of Cups, okay? So now we know that in Libra, it's all about partnerships, okay? And we're the balance. We're the balance. And partnerships and loving, you know, it really is about being harmonious with your companion, harmonious in romance. It really is. And I see that with Venus as our ruler, that's what we need. Okay, we need more of it. And you know, the Ace of Cups is pretty much all in all tarot decks, always shown with the Grail, Holy Grail. Okay, but the Two of Cups in this card, a blonde woman and a brunette man join under the shadowy light of the moon. Now we're going into new moon, so you know it's going to be, but new moons are about sending those manifestations out. Okay, making certain that we're going to put our mind, our intellect, our heart, body, mind, and soul and spirit into something we truly want to treasure. This union creates a unique energy that is mystical and beautiful. Just as the High Priestess, Major Arcana number 2, joins the poetic music of the heavenly bodies with the scientific charting of astronomy, the blonde female and the brunette male unify opposing qualities. The result is as magical and intriguing as the High Priestess. You are faced with the opportunity to partner with someone, whether it is a romantic union or a business venture. Whichever it is, the potential for creating something very special is there. Honor the gift of the moment and enjoy it. Be aware of unrealized potential. If all the elements of a strong partnership are in place, but no forward movement is made, the moment may be lost. So be aware, my friends, right? We talk on this channel. Be aware or beware. Enjoy the magic of the moment, but do not let it enslave you. Okay, so This is how, we just gonna like, and, like I said, pray with God, talk to God, Father God, or whoever, whatever pantheon you follow, my Japanese friends, my Chinese friends, But it's time to talk to the worldly ones, the invisible intelligence. Because my life changed last weekend when I was in the shelter. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. My life changed, and I, I've been speaking. Oop, look at that card in my first card in my hand. Truly, I'm proud, born into Santeria. I'm proud, born into the mystic of the Mayan. Look at that, 2 cards. Okay, let's do it. 2 cards, let's do it. I'm proud, born into who I am. Yay. Some people don't get it. That's all right. I'm not here to force myself on anyone, You can dig me or not. I'm not here for that. I'm here to represent what Great Spirit wants to be said. And I'm proud of it, okay? And I'm proud of my beautiful people who follow me and wrote to me. I'm going to write to you all tonight. I've kind of slept hard lately because I couldn't believe the miracle that happened. The miracle, and you can see even this Hurricane Jose in the Atlantic just kept twirling around and came and hit hard. That Irma was taken down is a miracle. A miracle. A miracle. And those people, just, I don't know, I mean, I know, and there's things I want to share that I know, but you're supposed to learn it on your own kind of thing. You're supposed to learn it on your own. It's time to now really tap yourselves. It's like a release, rebirth. It truly is. I'm a spiritual teacher in my core. I'm really not a card reader in the respect, but, I'm not here to just give you, I remember back in the day when even no YouTube or anything, and I always look forward to reading the horoscope in the paper, oh, what's today? But that was like my little quick fix in the respect, But now, you literally can go within. You have to meditate. You have to go within. And they will tell you things. If you believe, if you have that passion, that fire in you. Why I follow dragon magic so much. And I always have. They will tell you things. And I've been very, very lucky. No, I shan't say lucky. I have been very much embraced the spiritual treasure of the universe. It does exist. It does exist. Okay, my darlings, so we're going to pick 2 at the end of these 2 decks, okay? And so let's see what we have for this new moon Libra. This is for all people. I love you all. Thank you kindly again for embracing me. I'm going to write to every single one of you. Look at this Page of Swords. Mighty, mighty. We were just talking about the swords. That's the path of Isis and this goddess deck that we'll read. But here we have the page. And usually the page is a female. Okay. but this looks a little more androgynous to me, like I can see the red lips. But here we have. And I love when the pages and the knights come through. It's like, you know, we're going to make sure that we have the young blood, the energy to do it. And actually, as the sword, it's also known as the spiritual initiate. Okay. So for those of you new to tarot or new to becoming alive in your journey, you know, we're all coded on this planet. Our birth date is a code, numerology wise. It totally is. And you know, look up your birth code. There's many sites that now deliver this information. Seven Thunders is one I follow. 7thunders.com. The number 7thunders.com. I've been following him for, wow, has to be like 15 years now. Way before YouTube. But here we have the spiritual initiate card has come through. And he's aware of his mental choices. Okay, male active all the way. The air element is male active, masculine active all the way. Where the water is, you know, the earth, like Mother Earth, they're the feminine receptive. But here we have the sword coming through first. Okay, masculine active. Fire, like dragon energy, all masculine active. Okay, cool. Oh, look how wonderful. The Nine of Cups comes through. How sweet is that? That's wonderful. Okay. Okay, so now nines. Nines about endings and completions. Completing whatever you have to do. And the heart's obviously water, feminine receptive. It's what it is. But like the Four of Hearts is the marriage card, this Nine of Cups can also be the divorce card. Okay? But just know that there's a universal love here. So if this has nothing to do with divorce for you, then get ready for the next ride of beauty. Because we're doing this new moon reading, embracing our ruler, Venus. And Venus, even though she's the goddess of love and beauty, but she's also the goddess of fertility and war. Okay. So, you know, pick your poison, people. But he looks happy here. So I don't think it's about divorce. But if some of you have to exit, you know, please exit from unhappy relationships. Dignitely, you know, with dignity. Don't stay in anything. You know, focus on your future. Focus on your outcome. We only have so many years on this planet in this body. Now, our soul continues, but we don't want to be trapped. You know, because trust me, if you're doing nasty things, the devil has you already. Okay? We talk about that a lot on this channel because I know about the devil. He's come for me much. And I still fight. I will always fight. I will always fight. Okay, so look at this. Ooh. Wow. Now look at this. So this came out together. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, now sevens to me are all about either a spiritual challenge or spiritual victory. But the Three of Swords is also can be about creativity, but it can also be about, you know, physical stress. You know, you're working too much. You know, it's like your heart is breaking. Okay, so this is very intriguing because we've talked about this card before many times because you can see this. Now, this is a female. Usually it shows a male personality in this card. But here, this female, and you see the little squirrel out here. See the little squirrel on top? The squirrels love when I feed them the peanuts. And we have the lamb. Okay, Jesus speaks of that lamb as well. But she's going to make sure that she has spiritual victory because she knows that she's seeded this plant. She's been watching it grow, and she's going to make sure the fruit are available to eat right now, not letting it, fall on the ground and not. But here we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so we have the Pentacles, the feminine, receptive earth resource, and then we have the Three of Swords, which is the male, active, masculine. Okay, but so you have to consider what's going on for you. Okay, all right, and come from your heart always. The heart chakra is the one that brings that love to us. Okay, the anahata, as they say. Okay, so don't, if someone is hurting your heart, just exit softly, lovingly. Don't even worry about those people, really. Don't even give them a chance to break your heart. Okay, people who have their heart broken are really not in their present form. Seek guidance, talk to God, whoever your God is, Father God, Mother Mary, just talk to the higher wisdom. Okay, now we have the Six of Wings. How beautiful. Transformation is here. Definitely. Okay, so now, and this, the True Love Tarot, this right here, which I've had for so long. I've used it all the time on my YouTube channel, but the Six of Wings is the Six of Swords, okay? And now sixes, I also look as that peace, karma, harmony card coming through. But traditional tarot usually shows you're on a boat. It depicts your persona is on a boat. And literally, spirit is guiding the rudder of the boat. Okay, so transform yourselves. Give it up to spirit. If anything is resonating here with these cards that we just opened up with, give it up. The Egyptians gave everything up to spirit. Okay, they came from the. I totally believe the Sumerians, the Egyptians, the Chinese, even the old ancient Mayan for sure came from the stars. Okay. And we all do in a certain way. We all come from the stars, and to the stars we shall return. Okay. I've said that since day one. That's one reason I didn't want to come on YouTube, because I was like, nobody's going to listen to me. And they were correct, and I was wrong. So the passage will be swift and beautiful. And you can see what's here when I picked this Isis card. Okay. This moth, very important to the Egyptians. Now we have Six of Wands. Look at that, 2 sixes together. That's nice. That's fun. Look at that. So go on that passage with spirit. Go within, introspect. We must now, whoever is watching my videos, we must turn off technology every day. Whether, I do it in the morning, I never turn anything on. Even if I have to do things, I'm still speaking with Father God. I'm spilling my guts out to Father God. I'm, hey, listen, this hurricane beat me up. This is how we do it. We just talk to God. And then let that victory come. Okay. Roses are the wands, the fire. Okay. So we have male active, male active. So go within. Go on that passage. Give it up to spirit. Okay. Let them lead us. Because actually when this body ends, guess where you're going? I pray you go with the beautiful ones. If not, Diablo can't wait to catch you. We talk about that a lot of mine. And I'm going to start doing another paranormal series, because some people really are nasty on this channel. Oh my Lord, on this YouTube. Look at this, 10 of shells, 10 of cups. Look at this, my friends, for this new moon in Libra. How beautiful. How beautiful. And tens, you know, we talk about tens because this is minor arcana, but tens in large amount. Transcendence. You literally, you've been through the gamut. You've been through the beginning, and now you're at the 10th plateau. You're going to become that court card, major arcana you represent. How nice is this? This is a beautiful card. This is about success with many, many people. It's like a party happening. Oh, how lovely. And look at all these beautiful shells. I've collected so many shells out here. It's I was worrying more about my kitty cats and then my shells collection because I had so much. It's beautiful in the respect when you balance yourself with nature and you walk on nature and you know, it's kind of crazy. I just purchased a GoPro, but I haven't even, like 2 days before the hurricane came, because I want to start filming with a GoPro with a water case and go in the ocean. But this hurricane kind of messed me up, and I really don't know what I'm going to do in October of filming because I have a lot of work out here. I have a lot of plants and trees came down. I have a lot of yard work, and I really don't want people I don't know in my backyard. I'm going to do it myself, so I don't know what kind of readings I'll be coming through, but look how wonderful. See? We go from peace, karma, harmony, passage, believe in spirit, victory will come, and success. Okay, look how beautiful. And these are the 3 cards that come from my True Love Tarot deck that I've had forever. Okay, so beautiful. I represent this deck in many ways. Okay, very beautiful, very beautiful. See, faith is an energy of your heart. Make room for it. Faith is an energy of your corazon, the love factor, the heart chakra. Anahata. And you know what? I'm going to put these down as well. I didn't open up with them, but I will. I'll close with them. Oh, goodness gracious me. Major Arcana Kuan Yin comes through, number 12. Wow. This is all about self-sacrifice. And look at this. We have Lunar and the Sun in the balance. Okay. And, you know, this new moon in Libra, it's all about relationships and balance. Balance is the mantra for Libra people. Okay. Ruled by Venus, and you can see, you can't see it very well, but she's literally holding a little baby there. A little baby. She's holding a baby. I can see its hair right there. Kuan Yin. I love Kuan Yin. And that's why nobody's going to tell me I can't embrace the gods and goddesses that I love. Kuan Yin. When I speak about my Orisha Yanaya and I speak about my Lady Isis, Kuan Yin from Chinese, I wish I had her little statue right here. I have 2 statues of her. I love Kuan Yin. And nobody's going to tell me that it's only about Jesus. I love Jesus. But I love all the beautiful ones. All the beautiful ones. And that she came through Major Arcana. And you know, the Major Arcana card, I did a special, this is about planet Neptune, actually. The water, feminine, receptive. Okay. And Neptune is a very, very powerful planet. It's about having sensitivity as well. And having some glamour about yourselves, you know, just believe in you. But you got to go within. This is number 12, the Hangman. And I speak of Number 12 via Odin, the Norse god who hung and, picked up all the runes. I wish I had my runes handy. I'd pull a rune right now, but they're not in this room. I don't want to get up. Beautiful Kuan Yin. She is the most compassionate goddess of the Chinese people. Love that she's come through. I love it. I love she came through. Oh, the Prince of Staves is here. Wow. So hold on. Which prince came through already? Okay, so here we have fire, fire, male active, air element, and fire. Okay, so we have some male activity coming on here. Young blood, we like it that way. Okay, he's about that passionate energy, and this is about having clear conscience. So be clear on what you're thinking about, and put your passionate energy into it. And trust me, look at this, the Nine of Cups, family, all this victory, success. Give it up to Force God, okay? Force Source God, give it up. Don't be defeated. Even sometimes some of us go into this, nobody's even hurting us, and we're like, oh, I can't do that. You better do it. You better do it. Nice. Fire, fire, male active, passionate. Be clear on your consciousness. Just know you can do it. We can do it. Sometimes things get in our way, but we can do this, okay? We can do this. Now I prayed. I brought this deck out, the goddess deck here. I brought this deck hoping and praying that Diana would come through. And for those of you who don't know, who do know, I love Princess Diana. I went to her when they had her clothing. I'm not even going to get into it. Diana the Moon comes through for this new moon in Libra. She loved many. She came from her heart zone, no doubt about it. But she was male active all the way. I forget her birth code right now, but I have that all written down. So we have Lunar, and Lunar is the goddess, no doubt about it. Okay? No doubt about it. You know what? I want to read that right now. Hold on. Let's read this, and then we're going to read that one. And then we'll pick Isis and one of the goddess cards. Great Spirit, Mother Creator, bless the earth through my life, source of all nourishment. We seek to replenish your sacred world. Guide us now through these images, words, and feelings within as we all reach into the wholeness. Let all that is needed be known. Welcome energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. And the reading has begun, and the alignment card is very important. This is my angelic realm. It's all about the angels, because we really do come from them as well. Affirmation before use. I align now with the vaster presence, which is my true self. I acknowledge I am more than I have seen myself to be. I now seek to become more. I now seek to become more, and faith is an energy of your heart. Make room for it, and here comes Diana. La Luna. How fabulous. This is wonderful. I'm so proud that this has come through now. It's like, In the Mayan wisdom, I say my birth date encoded as a high priestess. So when Luna comes through, especially when I'm just involved with, after this hurricane, I am praying more than ever. And, all positive outcomes. I always try to pray for the positivity, but, Luna is all about the high priestess. Luna is a reflection of how the moon cycles. And here we have her right now. And I'm also Sun Star Pisces, and that's the trump card is the moon. And I just find it fascinating it came through. And Luna does help with our dreams and our imagination, introspection, psychic abilities. That's why, please, my friends, please, we must truly go within. We must truly turn technology off, whatever time that works for you, and believe. The moon, Diana. In ancient Rome, Diana was honored as the goddess of the moon as well as of wild forests and animals. The changing moon reflects the cycles of nature and of life, and the meaning, supportive women who truly care for you, intuition, the receptive aspect of the divine feminine, intense dreams. Okay, and I've had many women write to me say, I feel the moon when it comes, and I know I'm one of them. I know, I feel things, I know things. At the height of the moon, it's always beautiful, but this new moon is all about, when new moons come, it's about putting your intentions out there. Let's close down 2017 and let's look forward to a grand new 2018, okay? How wonderful. How wonderful. How wonderful. And the passage, gold, spirit, victory, success is coming. It's magic. It's magic. Okay. So now here's Aphrodite, the Greek side to Venus. And we'll put her back in this deck, and then we'll pick one of each. I'm going to pick an Isis card right now. Okay. And then we'll make sure that Isis delivers a message for this beautiful new moon reading that we're having in the sign of Libra. Okay. And this is my first pick ever. Leopard. The symbology, stealth, strength, purity. And strength is about this month of September. So believe. Okay, let me turn my head because I know the images, so I don't want to see the images. Okay, hold on. All right, so I'm turning my head. Okay, let's just do this one. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, I'll just put it like that because I don't want to look at it yet. Oh, I think I already know which one is it. I think it's Gaia. I think that's Gaia. Oh, Mother Earth is speaking. I think that's Gaia right there. Okay, so let me turn my head. It doesn't really matter because I can't see, but let's see what Lady Isis has to say and add. Okay, this one. Okay, so this one. Look at this. This is the High Priestess on top. Get up, High Priestess. The Priestess is the direct representative of the goddess on earth. She has direct responsibility for functions that ensure fertility and ongoing creation. Priestesses often were responsible for securing rain, for the goddess was the giver of dew and of rain. They often tended a sacred flame, the embodiment of the creative spark of life. The High Priestess is the great goddess herself, a universal figure found in such diverse guises as Isis in Egypt. Are you kidding me? As Isis in Egypt. Kuan Yin! Kuan Yin! Oh my gods and goddesses. I'm sorry. You can see I get so elated. The High Priestess of the great goddess herself, a universal figure found in such diverse guises as Isis in Egypt, Kuan Yin throughout all of Asia, Athena in Greece, and Rhiannon among the Celts. This goddess is all-knowing and all-wise. She creates life out of herself and bestows life-giving waters. At the proper time, she takes life away so that the divine spark in each person may be freed to continue on its journey. And you know, this wicked storm came through for a reason. There's always cleansing. I'm aware of that. You know, when Mother Nature comes, you know, we're not talking about wars where egomaniacs just making money off of guns, and I don't even want to talk about that. At the proper time, she takes life away so that the divine spark in each person may be free to continue on its journey. The High Priestess is a reminder of the innate wisdom in each of us. She demands that we connect to the divine spark within and manifest it in the world. There we have. We are here to manifest this new moon in Libra, ruled by Venus. Please, my friends, the High Priestess is a reminder of the innate wisdom in each of us. She demands that we connect to the divine spark within and manifest it in the world. Please do something very special. And here, I believe this is Gaia, right here, the card that I selected. Oh no! Eve! Eve, the first Eve. The word Eve means life. The goddess Eve is the mother and nurturer of all life. She's the creator of the world and of all living beings, lady of the beasts and steward of all growing things. Even in the Bible, she is portrayed with a snake, a potent symbol of the vital life force found in every living being, representing rebirth and regeneration. In one of the Gnostic texts, it is Eve who calls Adam to life. Eve is the embodiment of primal female creative energy, of the powerful urge to create and sustain life. She is active femininity and relatedness to all that lives. She is life itself. Oh, how fabulous. How fabulous. Hold on a moment. I now have to look for the Gaia one, because when I saw the quadrant, I saw this quadrant and see the wolf. We have wolf, we have eagle, we have fish, we have antelope, animal totem wisdom. And look up. Dragonflies just opened up this reading. I'm like, I can't wait to. Here it is. Is this one? No, that's the triple goddess. I love this deck. Suzanne Sedon Boulay changed my life. I was literally in my 20s, and she was the one who opened me up to goddess wisdom. Now, mind you, I'm raised Orisha. I understand a lot about what goes down, and you know, it must be another deck I have. Maybe it's another deck, but I know that Gaia. Hold on, I have to just see it one more time. Forgive me. I don't want to take it. Let's see what this card is. Abundance of Sothis, stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Look at that. Just talking about abundance. How cool is that? And here's Isis and Osiris in this deck. Look at that. She loved her Osiris so much. Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to do it right in front of you all, because I thought that when maybe this is, I have two. Oh, here it is. Okay, Gaia. Here we have it. Look at the antelope is there. See, we have the antelope, we have the eagle, we have a fox, looks like the baby, and a fish. Can you see? Antelope, fish, looks like a fox, looks like a little baby, an embryo, and an eagle. Okay, so that's why I kind of correlated. And look, there's Lunar right there. Gaia. Gaia existed before everything. She existed before time. Gaia, the eternal, prehistoric earth mother goddess, is fertility incarnate, moist, mysterious, strong. She is life, energy itself. Everything that lives, breathing or not, overflows with her life. She's the earth and all the powers of the earth. Gaia is not always a consoling goddess standing for life and generation without thought of consequences. She has an energy and a power that must be approached carefully. All bodies eventually return to her into the black, fertile earth to be devoured and to receive her life to live again. As goddess of the soul, Gaia reminds us that the soul develops in dark places and that ultimately the soul must be rooted in body, in earth. She's a reminder that we must ground ourselves in the reality of nature and that we must ground and incorporate all sides of ourselves, be they pleasant or unpleasant, light or dark. Okay. Suzanne Sedon Boulay. I love this woman. She did. She changed my life. She truly did. Suzanne Sedon Boulay. And the High Priestess in Kuan Yin. Ay, ay, ay. I love it. I love it. Okay, where am I at now? Okay, we got the time to read from Lady Isis. Thank you kindly, my beautiful gods and goddesses. Oh, this has been a powerful reading in the respect that truly the goddess is here. Truly. The goddess is here and they want us to wake up. Okay, so here we have the card messages, and this is the first card, obviously beginning with abundance, that she's done to us. And this lady, Alana Fairchild, give her a lot of love. Give her a lot of love. Okay? Abundance of Sophis, stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intent right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. The oracle of the abundance of Sothis comes as guidance to expect increased flow and to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and capital L self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. Look, this is 4 pages long. We're not going to go into it right now, but I'm just going to read the incantation, okay? I'm just going to read the incantation of this. This incantation will help you move back into peace and out of stress if you are worried about lack of abundance and feeling yourself getting caught in a pattern of negativity or struggle. Place your hand on your heart and speak from the heart. Look at that. Place your hand on your heart and speak from your heart. Faith is an energy of your heart. Make room for it. And this is the heart love chakra known as Anahata. And here we go. I'm holding my heart with my right hand. I'm pressing my right hand on my heart right now. Star of Sothis, you bless me with abundance and peace. My wealth on all levels does increase. Through many channels I receive your flow. With wonder and gratitude, I watch my wealth grow. I release all fear and doubt that would block your grace. Instead, I focus on your shining stellar face and realize the love and safety within. The flow of great abundance now does begin. I'm sorry, let me read it again. I didn't even pay attention. It wasn't in the film here. Okay, place your hand on your heart and speak from your heart. Star of Sothis, you bless me with abundance and peace. My wealth on all levels does increase. Through many channels I receive your flow. With wonder and gratitude I watch my wealth grow. I realize all fear and doubt that would block, I release all fear and doubt that would block your grace. Instead of, I focus on your shining stellar face and realize the love and safety within. The flow of great abundance now does begin. And there it is. How fabulous. And look at this. Success. Victory. Believe in the stellar ones, the beautiful ones, the ones from the release any pain in your heart. Hold it hard and believe in the growth that's coming. Luna's here. The goddess Luna came for this reading of Diana via 9 of Cups. Celebrate and release those that don't believe. Just let them go, you know. There's no reason. And Eve, the first woman ever here, Adam and Eve, the mother who began via God, Eve came via God and the priestess and the high Gaia, Mother Earth, priestess power, and my Kuan Yin that I love so much of compassion and love and beauty. And we've been speaking about Goddess Venus on this reading as well, ruled via Libra, ruled by Venus. How beautiful. Thank you, Lady Isis. Thank you all for watching. Believe in what's going to happen, my darlings, because some beautiful things are going to start happening, no doubt about it. And we got to believe in ourselves, take time for ourselves, embrace the beauty, embrace the love. Don't give up on you. Never give up on you. Believe, please. I'm one to believe. You know, I prayed so much at this when this freaking hurricane was coming. And look what happened. Believe, 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 believe in you. I love you all. Ciao.